that moment that I realized I could step away from the life I was living and view it from a third person and see how foolish it was. Super Smash Brothers. What hope was there for that series? It has some good games, but when I was truly awakened to what potential laid out there, it was no contest. It was hard to separate myself from my past life, but ripping that bandage and shedding the veil was one of the most relieving things I could ever have done. And after each tear, I felt immediate satisfaction for the life that I was entering. I was going to create a new world, a new understanding of what we conceive as video games, and what we can truly do as a community. And it was all going to start with this. Nearly 15 years ago, a game was sorely undercut, as it was released beside Melee, Mario Party, and Mario Kart Double Dash. It could not live up to its full potential as it was being overshadowed by other popular gaming titles. You could argue that just like how science was put back 1,000 years because of religion, this game was put back because of other foolish titles. Today, I am unlocking this game and bringing it to the masses to show the world why Mario Golf Toadstool Tour is a perfect game. Now, it's understandable, though ignorant, that you would be saying,
This game is a golf game. How could it be the same as Super Smash?
No, okay, I can't even let you utter that sentence, let alone finish it, let alone spinach it, because if we're talking about greens, no game of golf has courses like these. You may just think you have to hit the ball in the hole, but there are some more very technical things that you have to consider before you even take a shot in this game. To just put it to you briefly, there is the club you can choose, the wind direction, the wind speed, the green in which it will land on, the slopes and physics of that land, the hazards, the power shots, the power meters, where the ball can be hit, the timing of your hit, the spin, the voice lines, the character you choose, and the map you choose. This all may seem like a joke to you. This game only has a few maps and a few characters. How can it be all that intense? Well, how can Melee be intense with only a handful of characters being played at high level? The roster, unlike Melee, is extremely balanced. Nearly half the roster is high tier, where the rest of them are still viable. You can take Koopa to grand finals, if you so choose, just there are characters with higher driving distances with fewer disadvantages. The way the game balances it is if you have a further drive, the arc of your shot is much more steep and sharp. Now that's a basic overview of how characters work, but there are many deeper lying mechanics within each of them that you'll have to study up on in order to master any of these characters. But Petey Piranha? this fucking guy. This guy shoots straight. This guy gets to the point in his conversations eloquently. Then you have characters like Yoshi and Koopa that, while they may not shoot their shot far, they actually have way more consistent shots than anyone else on the cast. What this does is it has a roster of characters that balances characters for beginners and for professionals so they can all be played in tandem, all together, in the same matches. Now you may also be saying that this game couldn't be hard because it doesn't have the tech skill that Melee has. I beg to differ, because while you don't have to press ridiculous button combinations in order to complete a simple action, the amount of knowledge of the game and where you shoot your shot is key to landing under par. Whether you're playing with the same opponent on the same map, the interplay between you and the course and you and your opponent can be very different based on weather and wind speed. Now these may be aspects of RNG, but they really test each player in order to adapt. It's not a game where you can perform the same input every time and get the same result. Consider this professional Mario Golf Toadstool Tour player. He has an understanding of each of the courses and which characters are best utilized in each of these courses so that he can get albatrosses and holes-in-ones almost consistently. MetalYoshiProGamer is a god within the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour community, and we can only pray, hope, that one day we'll be as good and as accurate as him.
I gotta do something slightly different. You must be joking me. Alright, fine. Mathematics, let's go. What?! Very well done. Best putt of the entire day.
Now I'm blabbing on about why I think this game is great, but truly, the only way you will be able to see it through our eyes is if I show you what the community has to say.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tours.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tours.
Mario Golf Toadstool Tour! Mario Golf Toadstool Tour makes Melee look like a child's party game.
Now my childhood Mario sports game was Mario Tennis Power Tour for the GBA, which made my young self feel happy and carefree. But as the days of teenage life grew near, my tastes became refined, and I was enlightened to Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
This game is the finest form of interactive media that will ever come into our existence.
Balanced, no bugs. The meta is so real.
I've been homeless for the past couple of days now, after my house caught on fire. Luckily I had my phone in my pocket at the time, so that's how I'm able to record this, but I only had enough time to save one item. It was Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
The UI is just amazingly designed. The characters are so animated and great looking.
Hey there, paisanos. This is my review of Toadstool Tour. So it's a great game with great characters. The gameplay's best, and it's the best game of all time.
Now you think that golf might be boring, but after one play session, it'll leave you... well, there are no words for it.
Seeing a golf club in Mario's soft but powerful hands just felt so right.
The courses are imaginative and fun, my personal favorite being Blooper Bay. The sub-games are a lot of fun as a side distraction.
Can we stress this game released in 2003 and nothing else has outdone any aspect of it yet?
You know, the GameCube had a lot of great games, like these games right here, but you know what? Screw them. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour is the only one for me.
You see this pile of crap? It doesn't even amount to the amazingness that is Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
However, comparing anything to Toadstool Tour is simply a mockery of its name.
This is a haiku to show my love and appreciation for Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Alright, here it goes. It's the perfect game. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. PT is OP. Fuck PT.
Graphics are amazing. I'd give it 5 Luigi's out of Luigi's.
I think it's clear. I really think it's clear that this game means a lot to so many people. The community is growing by the day of dedicated Mario Golf Toadstool Tour players and connoisseurs. Not everyone is a professional. I understand that. I too am just a connoisseur. I could not match the skill of some of our top players, but what I can do for this community is use my power as a YouTuber with a voice to get it out there, to get it out to the many people who may not even have heard of it or who have just overlooked it in many years. Because I know, many years ago it was on the Blockbuster shelf, you may have rented it for 3 days, and now what? You forgot all about it. But I implore you to give this game another try, and just to show that I'm serious about this, I'm going to delete all of my Know Your Moves videos, delete any Smash related content, because I can't proliferate this other media if I want to endorse this one. So I'm just going to do that right now.
Relax, wait, stop! Ganondorf.
How?
Well, you could sleep on it, you could go out for some tea, let your thoughts flow, think about this a little more before you take any more action.
What the fuck with the Amiibo shit? Like, I thought we were over this.
See, I'm a symbolic representation of the character you used to play the most in Super Smash Bros., and I'm here to tell you that you can't go and leave the thing you love.
Alright, I understand that, I get it, okay, cool. But I am trying to start something new. I am trying to make Mario Golf Toadstool Tour into something bigger.
Yeah, about that, see. What if I told you a little bit of lore actually is the cause of this, and,
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hear me out. So let's say that a villager opened a portal to another universe in that villager episode of Know Your Moves, and now we're in an alternate universe where Mario Golf Toadstool Tour is the perfect game.
You fucking serious?
As Crystal.
That's not the same saying, but alright.
Yeah, Mario Golf Toadstool Tour may be a perfect game that even the King of Evil likes to play on his downtime.
Get to the point.
But I'm here to tell you that you can't leave Super Smash Brothers. You love the game, and I mean, maybe just this alternate universe kind of changed your perceptions. Maybe that's like the Berenstain Bears thing. I don't know, but what I know is you do love Super Smash Brothers.
All right, chill with the lame-ass Disney shit. I'm not canceling it. It's fine. You don't need to keep going. I just want to have fun with a side video, a new game, have some fun, express myself.
You know, Alax, I may be the king of evil, but I have a soft spot in my heart for you. It's like you're a son to me.
All right, if you're done, Ganon Amiibo.
Actually, of 2 days ago, it's Ganondorf Dragmire. It's Dragmire now. But anyways, are you worried that people aren't going to take this game seriously? Because, it seems more like a commentary on how online communities take themselves way too seriously.
All right, that's not the fucking point.
Oh, well, what is the point?
I don't know.
I gotta give a huge thank you to the Mario Golf Toadstool Tour community for submitting all these videos. I was not expecting it, but they blew me away with each of their submissions each after each, so thank you guys for that. If you're interested in playing the game, there's an ISO in our Discord server. You can find the link in the description. I gotta get on talking. There's only 20 seconds on this card. I gotta see you on the flip side. Maybe we'll play Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.